Este video es presentado por el Sistema Ciencia Garza Educativa de la Universidad Autónoma del Estado de Hidalgo. Para mayor información, visítanos en www.uaeh.edu.mx. Gracias por aprender.
Okay, good afternoon everybody again. It's a pleasure to have you here, and today we're going to check what's the difference between be going to and will. I know you already know what's the use for be going to, okay, that is the structure that we use to talk about future, and also we're going to check future. But in some cases it's a kind of complicated way to decide when to use going to or will. So today I'm going to give you a brief explanation with some examples about the use. So as I told you, we're going to check it, but the objective for this activity is that you at the end of this class or this lesson, you are going to check the difference between these two topics, right? So let's see. When you talk about future, you don't know if you are going to say, for example, I'm going to visit my parents or I will visit my parents. So when we talk about future plans, it's necessary to distinguish between these two things. So let's start first with be going to. Okay, be going to and will. So be going to, the first use is to talk about a plan that you have already decided, okay? Or when you have the intention to do something. For example, I'm going to watch TV in a minute because my favorite TV program is on, or my favorite program is on, right? Or my sister is going to visit her friends this afternoon. Another use for be going to is to make predictions, but these predictions are going to be based on evidence. For example, it's going to rain because it's very cloudy, or I'm going to pass the semester, I got another 10 in the exam, right? The other use for be going to is when something is about to happen. For example, let's go, the match is going to start. It's something sure that is going to happen in the future, right? Or look, the airplane is going to land. Now let's check the uses very quickly about will. The first use is when we talk about spontaneous decisions or on-the-spot decisions. So in this case, I have this example. We need some milk for the cake, and the other person can say, I'll take it, I will go and get some. Or the other one, what would you like to drink? And the answer could be, I will have a soda. Again, in this case, when we use will, we are going to make a prediction. Do you remember in be going to, we use be going to talk about predictions, but based on evidence. And in this case for will, it's a prediction, but based on our imagination or something that we think may happen in the future. For example, I believe my team will not win this time, or I think I will buy a new house. In this case, we are making predictions about the future, but we are not sure these things are going to happen, right? And then, we are going to use will to make offers, promises, or treats. For example, I will give you a special price if you buy it now. That is an offer. I promise I will help you next time. It's a promise. Obviously, it's not necessary to mention all the time, I promise, I promise. As soon as you understand the sentence as it is a promise, for example, I don't know, if you have a problem with your homework, I can tell you, don't worry, I will help you later. It's a promise again, but we are not mentioning I promise. And the last one, a treat. I won't tell anyone you broke the glass. And let's continue. And also will is used to make requests or give orders. For example, will you close the door please? It's a request, something we are asking to do, somebody, okay? Or will you marry me? As a summary, we can say, or in this case, we can say, be going to is used to make sure plans, to make predictions based on evidence, or to mention intentions about the future. Also, is used when something is going to happen in the future. In this case, will, we can use it when we are not sure about the plans. We have made predictions based on evidence. This is going to, and make predictions based on on our imagination or something we don't know, we are not sure, we use will. On the spot decisions, that is the same, or we can say spontaneous decisions. Or the last use for will can be to make promises, offers, treats, or requests. If you want to have more practice, you can check these links that I give you. Obviously, we have more, but these are some suggestions for you. Thanks for your attention.